And we are live, episode 5 of the podcast.
We're live already. Oh, I
Woo!
wasn't ready. Okay, never mind. I
Mate,
was texting.
yeah, I know, right? We are waiting the whole week, bro, for the episode 5, and yeah, let's see what happens. So, yeah, bro, how's your day been?
I'm exhausted.
Mm.
I don't sleep well these days. But besides that, life is good. Yesterday it was flooding. Last 2 days it's flooded like crazy.
Mm.
I've been drying my shoes outside my window.
Oh,
It's kind
really?
of awkward.
Oh
Yeah, it's
my
kind of
God.
awkward. But um but like yesterday I went into like there's a coffee shop down the road, really nice place, really nice guy,
Hmm.
like independent one.
Hmm.
And I get in there and he's mopping the entire floor. That's how
Yeah,
bad the rain was. Like
wow.
he's got an indoor cafe and
Uh-huh.
the whole place was flooded.
Oh my God. Damn. I can't even imagine that, bro. I don't think we've ever had something like that. Wait, it's that badly flooded? We had hailstones early in the afternoon today, so
Today,
yeah. Bro, they were
Jesus,
massive. Absolutely massive.
was it, did anyone,
No one that I saw, but yeah. Anyhow, bro, so you've been fasting recently?
yeah, I fasted on Monday. What day is it today? Is today Wednesday? So
Yeah.
when's this gonna come out? Is this gonna come out like later this week or next week?
Yeah. Yeah, following week, hopefully.
Oh no, you're back. Okay. I think every time you freeze, I'm just gonna ignore it
Yeah,
because for some reason, yeah,
because like we know on recording it should be fine, clear, isn't it? So let's just
I
assume it.
think it is.
Yeah.
I think it is.
Okay.
But yeah, man, fasted on Monday. Actually, I felt pretty good. I enjoyed it.
Okay.
Um, I'm gonna try fast from the
Mm.
18th to the 27th of
Mm.
this month.
Right, it's the leading up
Um,
to Dhul Hijjah, right?
yeah. When was the last time you fasted?
I mean, the last time was obviously during Ramadan, and since then, I haven't actually fasted because I've just been hungry to bulk up, bro, and get some size. So I don't know if I've been in my kind of religious or health journey, but to be honest, I'll look forward to do a bit of fasting as well in the coming week or two. So yeah, I'll probably do something similar. Um, as I having a bit of a detox. So yeah.
Um, I mean, for you, like I was speaking to a friend. I went out with a friend yesterday, and
Hmm.
he did a 2 day fast.
Yeah.
But he's a big dude. Like
Mm.
he's American, so he was telling me in like pounds.
Mm.
And I think he said he's like 260. What's that? What's 260? 110 kilos.
Yeah, a bit more than
So
that. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
he's a big guy.
That's massive, bro.
Uh
Yeah. Okay.
uh
Big
that's
deal.
massive.
That is. I'm just saying it as it is, bro. Bro, it's like
Hey,
100
you're
kg or
gonna
something.
offend viewers, man. You're gonna offend
Yeah.
viewers. There's someone out here. You just check the fucking scale, and he's like, "Oh man, I'm massive."
Tell him to carry
Um,
it. Yeah.
but yeah, like he did a 2 day fast, and he broke it with me,
Okay.
and he was like, "Yeah, man, I'm gonna fast tomorrow as well." And I said, "Cool, cool. I'm gonna fast next week." And he said, "Like, how long are you gonna fast for?" And I said, "Maybe 10 days." And
Mm.
he said, "Why?" And I was like, Because I hate myself, to be honest. I feel like I need to like get some mental fortitude in me."
Yeah.
Um, and he's like, "Oh, damn, like I fast to get skinny."
I mean, I was gonna
Okay,
say,
fair
right?
enough.
Someone like him would benefit a lot from fasting, so in that sense. But I think what you've mentioned, you're very good at being disciplined in terms of like snacking and eating, which I think a lot of people struggle with. Like, if they need to snack on something to basically feel better, or if it's to fill a void, some sort of negative emotion they want to resolve. But you're quite good at being disciplined in that. So is it based on, your fighting background before, or you've always had that? Oh.
I just don't like myself, man. I feel like I
Right.
need to put myself through struggle.
Yeah.
Otherwise, yeah, I just feel like I deserve it.
Bro, we sound very much like a men's movement in this case. We hate ourselves, so we must struggle. What the...
Um, I don't know. Is it even like a man thing? I don't know.
Mm.
I've never even thought of it like that.
I think it's a good
Um,
thing though. It's a very, very good thing because I'm disciplined in my own way. Like I don't fast, but basically I just stick to my meal and I avoid snacking a lot. Maybe if I'm watching a match or if I'm watching UFC, I might just indulge in a few chocolates and crisps. But apart from that, I just stick to my like 2 to 3 whole meals, and I think that just helps control what comes in and out, and affects everything else.
do you have like a maybe like a daily or weekly thing where it's like, I know this is bad for me,
Mm.
but it's just a little bit, and I like it, so who
Yeah,
cares?
yeah,
Do you have
absolutely.
like
Absolutely, bro. Like ice cream, chocolates, crisps, stuff I don't really even touch. Like I'm just not crazy about. But if it's like, if I mentally prepare myself, like, look, it's my downtime. Let me enjoy it. I've earned it because I've been, um, decent for the rest of the week. Why can't I just indulge for a little bit? So that's how I see it, really. Um,
okay, fair enough.
yeah.
Okay. Um, for me it's coffee and nicotine.
Dangerous combo, bro.
Bro, do you know what I do?
Mm,
Every there's this I got two coffee shops near me. There's
mm,
the one that I just told you, flooded, but
okay.
there's another one that way.
Hmm.
It's like it's more of like a the one over there feels more like a serious, like, we take coffee really, really important. That doesn't make sense. We take coffee really seriously, and then there's the other one which is more like chill, like boulangerie sort of vibes.
Blue
And
Ocean.
they have these amazing pastries. So
Mm,
every single time I go there, I'll get a cookie as well. But besides that, I actually don't really take in sugar.
okay. All right.
I'll
So
get a cookie from there every once a week, maybe.
once a week. Yeah, that's really
Yeah.
disciplined. Bro, I remember you introduced me to some, what was it, pastels? What was it called? Not pastel. What is it called? Cafe de
The
nata?
Portuguese one. Yeah,
Ca
pastel de nata.
Pastel de nata. Man, you got me on them, bro. I really liked them when I tried it, so it was quite nice.
They got kind of big in London.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a lot more like mini cafes as well, just selling them. So yeah.
Really.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, there's not that much here. Um,
But banging, bro.
have you ever had milk with jam?
Milk with jam on its own.
Yeah. Yeah, like just a little bit of jam and
Mm,
then you like stir it into some milk.
mate, that is just foreign to me. Like, in what culture does this happen, bro?
Well, I was talking to a Korean friend and
Okay.
she said that she's like that's like her go-to whenever she just wants something sweet but like
Mm.
doesn't want to go out the house. And I'm like, huh?
Hell no.
What?
That is
But then
just
I thought about it and I'm like, well, like jam and yogurt, that's really common.
yeah, yeah.
And I
Mm.
thought actually it kind of makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, it would be nice to be honest. I don't think it's like a disgusting combo, but it's just very random to me. So it's just someone, again, like I said, some women they'll have certain cravings and things like that to put stuff together. I'm not gonna go too much into it, but
Just women? What do you mean by that?
I'm just saying.
Um, do you know what? I don't ever like buy uh snacks just like from a corner shop
Okay.
because I know like though I know if I go there I'll get like a family pack or something like that and then it will sit in my
Yeah,
flat
that's
and
the
then
danger.
I will snack properly. So
Yeah.
then instead I just go to like a coffee shop or something where it's
Mm.
triple the price
Yeah.
and then it's like okay I've got to go outside and then
Yeah.
I've got to spend three times as much and it's like do I really want it that bad? And then half the time I just say no to myself and I'm
Mm,
like okay I've just completely avoided it. We're
mm.
good.
That's a good way to do it, actually. That is quite good. But yeah, yeah, I think the balance is important. You don't want to like basically cut all of that out and then you just feel like you hate yourself. Because I think some people generally
Like
love,
me.
yeah, exactly. But some people really love their sweets, isn't it? And if it's like, oh, I can't. grab that donut, then it's like, oh, I must be a horrible human being if I like it and stuff. So it has to be like, look, I can indulge in it in a certain, specific time. But yeah, the discipline's important.
Yeah, agreed. Um, it's hard to find that balance between like enjoying life and sorry, headphones are acting up. It's hard to
Mm.
find that balance between like enjoying life and being disciplined. And
Mm.
then sometimes you're like, what's the point in enjoying life? Like, I'm just here to get things done. And then other times you're like, what's the point in being disciplined? You only live once. Like,
Mm.
let's just enjoy it. So,
It,
it's hard.
yeah, that is true, man. Do you think it depends on where you are at in your life? Like at what stage of the, the battle between both sides? Mhm.
Do you know what? I don't think so.
Mm. Interesting.
I think what happens is there are moments where you have to be. I just realized my light's not on.
Mhm.
Okay, now you can see me a bit better, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What I've found is that like there are times in my life where I'm like I have to be super disciplined. Like one time I had three jobs at the same time, and it was like I'm working 75 hours a week. Okay, that just means I can't really eat. I've got to like reduce my sleep by like 3 hours. Um, so yeah, we just got to like live with it. And then that time ends. I only did that for like 4 months. I thought I was gonna die at one point. I
Okay.
remember I remember like getting out the shower one day and getting my clothes on, getting ready for work, and I
Yeah.
just like closed my eyes as I'm standing there and I'm like, am I alive right now? I can't tell.
Yeah.
Am I asleep? Am I dead? Um um but yeah, like when those times ended, actually I I ended up keeping those habits
Yeah.
because it just became part of my routine.
Hmm.
So I think it's more okay, when you first start, at least for me, when I first started, it was what you said. But then when that like hard time ended, I continued it just out of like routine.
Yeah. Yeah. I think routines are quite important. Yeah, the distinction I was making is kind of like I do notice a lot of people who are quite well off or they are entrepreneurs and they kind of have a different approach to it. They're kind of like, you know what, I can enjoy it, but it stops me from being productive. Or if I indulge in this stuff, then it kind of carries over, and then I indulge and indulge, and then my discipline disappears and stuff like that. So I notice a different approach to high earners, highly, you know, hi- basically people in the high ends of society and things like that. So do you think some of that comes down to it as well? If you're like, if you own a business and whatnot, the approach is different, or what? That's a long pause, bro.
Yeah, no, I'm thinking about it.
Yeah,
Let me rephrase the question and give it back to you.
yeah.
Do you think like, okay, I don't know if you could call it high society. I think, I don't know.
Mm,
But let's say like the stereotypically more successful individuals.
yeah.
Do you think that they have their lives better equipped than people on the lower ends of society?
I would say so, yes. They've got access to wealth, they've got generally better social structure, generally, um, they've got access to healthcare and things like that that won't be as accessible to other parts of society. So,
But I mean in the behavior.
what, socially or what?
No, just in their day-to-day like behaviors. Just in like how they hold themselves, how they carry themselves, their actions.
Okay. I can't generalize because look, I'm gonna come across one-sided, but I'm gonna assume that basically yes, because they've got the system put together. They've got the system put together. I know what I'm gonna get out of it. The work that I'm gonna put in, the discipline I'm gonna put in, that um that larger goal will succeed over my short-term pleasures in that sense.
I'm not gonna generalize, but yes. I think it's a little bit dangerous to
Mm,
like to like idolize those sorts of people because
Yeah.
I do think everyone's got a vice.
Yeah.
Like I mean, like I'm pretty sure everyone's heard about like the stereotypical CEO who's like the boss of a company, but then as
Hmm.
soon as he gets home, his wife or her husband is like super aggressive or like just shuts him or her down
Yeah.
the second they get the chance. So like,
Mhm.
I think everyone's got like a vice. I think
Yeah.
it just depends on your vice. I
Yeah.
think some people are just more intense with it than others.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, I recall once, right, when I was speaking to my uni professor about something about people in really good universities or high-end backgrounds. She's saying something like, "Oh, a lot of people from Imperial, they're just on coke or drugs." Like she's seen it firsthand. So even like,
Imperial, the uni.
yeah, yeah, Imperial College.
Oh,
So
okay.
I don't want to throw them under the bus, but obviously that's what she was telling me. Like, oh, when she was like teaching over there, she just saw a lot of people that are trying to deal with stress and the struggles, and that's how they dealt with it. So yeah, I mean that just gives a different perspective, right?
Well, that's why I started taking nicotine because it was like I'm working three jobs. I don't have time to eat. I don't have time to sleep. I need something to just like relieve the tension for 10 minutes. And
Mm.
then I just started taking nicotine and I'm like, whoa, this feels amazing. Um, so yeah, I mean, I guess it was a similar thing for me. Um, I mean, for some people, it is just chocolate.
Yeah,
Like
yeah, that's right.
you come home
Mm.
after a hard day's work, you eat your dinner, and then you just sit in front of the TV with a Snickers bar. Like,
Yeah, I mean,
actually, what sounds bad about that?
yeah, absolutely not, man. That just sounds like that sounds beautiful, man. That's like someone who's living life how they want. It's not like someone who's struggling or, you know, they should be demonized.
Oh, you froze for a second, like I couldn't hear you either. Can you hear
Yep,
me?
yep, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
No. Let's
Mm.
see, is it my Wi-Fi? Speed test. Do 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 do. Apologies, folks. Technical issues.
Yep.
My Wi-Fi looks okay. Okay, say something.
Hello, Adam?
Okay, I think I can hear you now. I think it's okay now.
Perfect. I could hear you, bro, completely.
Yeah? Okay, cool. Um, I'm going on vacation next week.
Yes. You're going to what, another city, was it? Or
I'm going to Guatemala. I'm going to Antigua, Guatemala.
mm, and whereabouts is that exactly?
It's someone didn't do their geography at GCSE.
Yeah. Talk.
So you got USA up here,
Okay.
and then you got Mexico below it.
Okay.
And then below that, you've got a few countries. You've got Belize, you've got Panama, and you've got Guatemala. And you've got,
Ah.
I think, El Salvador as well,
Yeah.
somewhere in that
Okay.
range. So you've got a few small countries underneath Mexico.
Okay.
Guatemala is one of those small countries. It's like
Okay.
a 2 hour flight away from here.
Mm.
Um, it's meant to be incredibly dangerous in some parts and
Yeah.
incredibly beautiful in other parts. And
Wow.
maybe both in some, even some other parts as well.
So are you going to the safe part or the dangerous part?
You tell me. I hate myself. Figure it out.
You're going to dangerous place because you need a bit of adventure, all right? Ride or die, bro.
Uh, So I'm flying into Guatemala City, which is meant to be not like super, super dangerous, not like cartel everywhere, but just like a bit shady.
Okay.
But as soon as I arrive, I'm gonna drive out, and about an hour away is Antigua.
Mm.
Antigua is meant to be, obviously, I've never been there,
Mm.
first time, but it's meant to be like small town, like 60,000 people, not big. And it's just meant to be like old ruins
Mm.
and really beautiful, like European style buildings. And it's surrounded by three volcanoes.
Really? Yeah, that sounds good, man. You have to take some
So,
photos, mate. Make sure you,
it,
stand near one with the pose.
yeah, wait, hang on, with the what?
Give the
With the what?
as pose.
Oh, with the pose.
Yeah.
Oh,
What
okay.
did you hear?
I had something different that rhymes
Oh
with
no.
pose.
Oh no. Let's keep it PG, guys. Let's try to at least.
Hey, 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 it's not my fault. Okay, it's my fault, but you know. Um, so yeah, I'm hoping, fingers crossed, I'm hoping it's gonna be like ancient Rome.
Okay.
I
Mm,
hope it's gonna be like the Roman Empire, like going into Venice when the Roman Empire was at its peak. That's what I'm hoping it's gonna be like.
mm,
But we'll
yeah.
see, fingers crossed.
I mean, you're quite far out from Rome, bro. It's the other side of
Yeah,
the
you
world.
know what I mean. Yeah, but like you know what I mean, like with the
Yeah.
buildings and the
Right.
nature.
History,
Yeah.
yeah. Architecture, yeah. Yeah, it should
Um,
be good, man. Yeah.
so yeah, I'm gonna stay out there for 2 weeks. We're gonna do a podcast while I'm out there. Hopefully I can
Oh,
find like a quiet cafe and we can
yes.
record from there or something with like a background of the
Mm,
of one of the volcanoes. That'd be
yeah.
sick.
Mate, I hope we can get decent Wi-Fi from there. Fingers crossed.
I hope so, man. I really
Mm,
hope so because that would be really cool.
yeah, that would be.
Um,
So, for sure.
I
For
mean, it
sure.
probably wouldn't do amazing for like audio, but
Mm.
for the visuals, whew,
Oh my God. Worth it, bro. Worth it. The viewers are gonna be like blown away. For sure.
fingers crossed, fingers crossed. Um, yeah, man. When are you going on holiday?
Good question, man. Good question. I'm not sure yet. I need to speak to my work and basically get my time off and things like that. But um, I'm just not sure yet, man. I'm going through a few things, and yeah, man. Hopefully, I can at least do like one holiday per year. I think that's the dream. Most people would like at least a holiday near the summer, near autumn or spring, and they can take a trip away. Sorry, man. Pop-ups just here. So fingers crossed, I
Oh
can.
no, pop-ups.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So yeah, fingers crossed at some point you'll see me across the globe and you can see Az doing a podcast from there. And maybe at one point we'll see each other at different parts. So yeah, that would be cool.
Just book it, man. Just book it. Just,
I mean, this is what I like about Adam, guys. Adam's very much good at just pulling the trigger, the nuclear button,
just
and
a weekend, bruv.
boom,
Take
boom.
take the Eurostar, stop off in Lille or Nice or wherever the hell it is, and
Oh,
just chill there for one day. One day. Leave at 7, come
mm.
back at 10. Like no one will have even noticed that you've left.
Is it even worth it, man? I mean,
Yes.
I'm not even a fan. I'll be honest. I'm not really a fan of France, but I haven't explored it as
Forget about France and Brussels. Go to Brussels. Go to
yeah.
Rotterdam. I don't even know where Rotterdam is. Just go there. Go to
Rotterdam,
flipping, I don't know, Berlin.
but even Berlin, man. But let's see, mate. I'm just anti-Europe. No offense to the viewers. It's just yeah. I've traveled Europe before. I think it's nice, but I don't know about you, but it can be very sameish wherever you go, especially if you go to the capital cities, right?
Right, 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 right.
Yeah. So depends
Morocco
what you
is a
want.
3 hour flight away.
Morocco, I've done and dusted. So maybe some
Tangier is a 3 hour flight away.
Tangier is good choice actually. I've been there, really good. But
Go go to a really non-European European city. Go to Albania. It's 2.5 hours away.
Albania, just
I don't
throwing
know
in
what's
random
about
places at this point.
Albania.
Yeah.
Most non-European European cities. Some would argue that London isn't a European city anymore.
Mm, yeah, that's true.
Hang on. No, this has got it the wrong way around. Uh, I put in it, it it thinks that I'm trying to say cities that are not in Europe but feel like Europe.
Yeah.
Most European non-European cities. No, 8 European cities that non-European should read. No.
I mean,
One second,
Poland
one
would
second.
be a good shout to be honest. I think for various reasons. Poland.
Go to go to Romania. I don't know. Anything about Romania is good.
Mania. That doesn't sing to me, man. Give me a warm place. I want some warmth.
Romania. Why is it telling me to drive there for 35 hours? Uh, Naples.
Oh, Naples. That'll be different,
Two
yeah.
2.5 hours.
Yeah, I haven't been Naples, so that'll be a good one.
Two,
And at least
the,
in
the,
Europe,
there's
slightly different.
there's a round trip flight on the 2nd of July for
Mm,
£90.
mm,
Stay there 4 days for £90. Just be
yeah.
homeless. Don't book a
Just be
hotel.
homeless, yeah. Adam Star. Why not?
Hey, hey, I'm not homeless.
For sure, man. Like, at some point, we're gonna have to do it. We're gonna have to. But yeah, I need to.
Kayak is saying that you can do it for 47 euros.
47. That's pretty decent. Pretty decent. How much would the com
That's
be
decent.
around there?
Get a hostel, £1.50 a night.
Hostel,
Sleep
mate.
with a cockroach.
Oh, I don't know, man. That's just too Western for me.
Have you ever done a hostel before?
Once, I think. Yeah, I done it once. It was in Berlin, and I wasn't a fan. I really wasn't a fan. I mean, like for some people, it's a good way of meeting others, and you have that minimal experience. But I need at least 3 stars personally. Maybe if I had a friend with me,
At least.
at least 3 star. If I had a friend with me and we go to the hostel, I could bang it out. But by myself, I don't know.
I'm used to the Ritz, but I'll take a 3 star if
Take a
I'm
three
really
star.
desperate.
Yeah, yeah. Some of us are a bit posh here. Yeah.
Uh, no, I did a hostel one time in
Mm,
Paris. I
okay.
hated it. I hated
Really?
it.
How
Yeah.
comes?
I remember one time, okay, this was partly my fault because I'd gone like 48 hours with no sleep, like on the way there.
Okay.
Um, and one evening I took a nap. I was supposed to only nap for like half an hour. I ended up sleeping for like 4 hours. And
Hmm.
I wake up and I'm dazed and confused. I don't know where I am. I
Yeah.
pull the curtain to the side and I get out of bed and there's standing some random Donny, like just some random dude, and he's looking at me and he's like, "So, where are you from?" I'm like, "Where am I from? I don't even know my own name right now." What do you mean, where am I from?
Oh my God. Worst nightmare.
Yeah, that was weird. Uh, so yeah, I agree. Hostels aren't for me
Yeah,
unless I'm
I'm glad you
desperate,
agree with
which is
that,
most of
man,
the time.
because yeah, some things are just you can't do. You really can't.
Non-negotiables.
Absolutely. So
Well,
yeah,
some
bro.
people love them.
Yeah, they do. But aren't they like hillbillies? I'll be honest. I'm just saying it. Like
Hilly Billy.
hillbilly, belly, belly.
No, my mum likes them,
Okay.
and she
Really?
makes good money. Yeah.
Okay, interesting. All right. What does she like? She gets the chance to kind of the social aspect of it, because that's, I think, the big part of the hostel experience.
Yeah, she likes the social part,
Yeah.
which is a bit weird because I think hostels, I think like people in their 20s, but she's
Mm,
she's in her 50s and she still likes them.
okay.
Um, she's in Ireland right now. She's in a hotel and she's like, I'm just bored, got nothing to do here.
Why does she sound like Adam? She's the female version of Adam. I'm just
Hmm,
saying. I'm from, I've heard
hmm.
those phrases before, man. In Finland especially. I remember you were
Oh,
early morning. I need to get out now. As you're texting me, why? I'm sharing a room with George. I'm trying to
bro,
get
you
this guy.
guys,
Uh,
can I just we need to tell this story, right? So
yeah,
we went to Finland when 2023.
yeah, roughly,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
So I was going through a little rough patch.
Mm-hmm.
To be honest, not as rough as it is now, but
Mm-hmm.
I was going through a little rough patch. And I when I'm like going through a rough patch, I hate being by myself and I hate
Mm-hmm.
having nothing to do. So like I'd be awake by 6 and I'd take my shower and I'm out and I'm having breakfast by 7 and I'm
Yeah,
texting everyone like, where are you?
yeah.
Hurry up. And
Oh my
all
God.
of you guys, I remember one time you're like, I'm coming down now. And then 5 minutes later, you're still not here. I check
Uh,
Instagram and you're posting on your story. I'm like, bruv, I can see in the picture you're in bed. Get out of
yeah,
bed. Come downstairs.
yeah, I think what was it George? I think George sent a photo of me and me and him in bed, and I'm like, mate, why are you sending that, bro? That just sounds like we're
By the way, you and another dude in bed. Crazy.
crazy, bro.
Crazy.
Some negotiations had to happen because us sharing a room. Bless the guy. He's our Donny, in it. But yeah,
I mean, to be fair, Finland is very expensive.
it
So,
is.
I don't blame him for wanting to share.
Agreed. And in the end, I didn't actually mind, actually, to be honest. And I did save some money. You guys obviously got your peace and comfort. I know the others wouldn't want a shared space. So I don't know, realistically, even if you guys shared, I don't think you guys would have want it.
No, Tez and Steve,
Yeah.
they're on the older side.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, throwing that out there. Okay.
would have hit. Oh, sorry, he who
Shots
must not be
fired.
named. Oops.
Shots fired.
Uh,
And not the first time.
but yeah, they would have been like, I want a nap or something, and I'm just there
Mm.
like, let's go outside. Why am I swearing? I need to relax.
Yeah.
But it's like, yeah, every single, even when we were just sitting and chilling and just talking, I
Yeah.
would be like, guys,
Mm.
we need to go somewhere. We need to do
Mm.
something because
Yeah.
like I'm getting tired of just
Mm.
sitting here. I need
Mm.
to do something.
Yeah. You,
Um,
mate, you know what's crazy about that is actually, to be honest, if I'm on holiday by myself, I'm actually very much similar to you because it's like I spent the money, I made the investment to go somewhere. So to get your maximum, return from it, you'd want to wake early and do the things and stuff. But it's crazy when you share a space with someone else, how your mindset changes and things like that. You kind of well, one thing is you are enjoying each other's company, so that's one thing. Two, it's just you'll mirror the other person's energy, isn't it, and vice versa. So honestly, genuinely, I would have been on your same wavelength. So I think that's the only miss.
I
From
feel like you're calling me a loner.
no, 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 mate. I'm
I mean, it's
exactly
true, but
I'm the same because like I don't know if Steven Tesla would have been the similar, but I just want to go experience it, make the most of the trip, and I think that's how it should be, right? But obviously, everyone's got their own comfort levels at different ages and things like that. So, mate, if we ever get a chance to do another trip, I don't know if it's possible in the future, but hopefully, at least one more. Maybe
you're
meet.
more than you're more than welcome to Mexico.
Mm, that might be the only way. Yeah.
I take you to Teotihuacan. It's a
Mm,
pyramid here. I take
yeah.
you to Grutas Tolantongo. It's like a hot spring. I
Yeah.
take you to some museums. I take
Museums,
you
bro. You gotta take me to some good places. Some of the best
museums
food.
are nice.
No, that's where we might.
What's wrong with a museum?
Yeah, I guess we'll do it for the photos, right? We have to do it for the photos at least.
I like museums.
Mm, there's we have our own tastes, but
What's wrong with a museum?
I know what type of museums I'd like to explore. Like expansive, a lot of space to maneuver through, different cultures, things like that. So yeah,
You just described a regular museum.
yeah.
What museum isn't big?
You've been to V&A, right? In London?
Yeah, it's pretty big.
I actually like that type of museum because I feel like you're exploring different countries, different cultures. It actually feels unique compared to like something like a war museum is just rubbish to me. Tech museum's quite decent, but yeah, I think that's my personal, preference.
I like war museums.
We digress,
I like
sir.
most museums.
So, bro,
Digress from what?
sorry, Mo, I'm just at 34. I really want to discuss the one and only fight. I
I
know.
like museums.
I like museums too, bro. But we digress. So yeah, did you watch the fight, bro? Khamzat
Yeah,
versus...
I watched the fight.
You watched it twice though, isn't it?
I watched it twice.
And you had two separate opinions, or no, actually, you still hold the same opinion, but maybe you were a little bit more complimentary to both
Just for
sides.
context, we're talking about Chimaev versus Strickland.
Absolutely, yes.
Do you know what? I watched it the first time and I was like, this is amazing. I love this fight. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
And I primarily felt that way simply A, because of the betting lines,
Mhm.
and B, because I was one of the very few people who actually thought Strickland was going to win.
Okay.
And I'm not saying that just for the count. I have receipts. I have like messages from weeks ago saying I think Strickland's going to win this. Um,
But why
not
did you
to
think so, bro? Out of curiosity, obviously you probably know better than me, but as an ex-fighter and probably his profile, but yeah.
If I was a betting man, I'd be a millionaire by now. I
Mm.
swear.
Mm.
If there's one thing I'm good at, it's picking fights.
Mm. Interesting.
Um, do you know what? I think, I mean, what specifically did you want to discuss before I go on like some random train of thought?
So obviously we're just gonna discuss basically what we thought of the fight, maybe what we predicted before, and maybe some analysis, breakdowns, like of how it unfolded, and our like concluding statements in a way. Yeah.
Yeah, concluding statements like we're sports reporters.
Hey, I mean, we both love UFC in some way or form, right?
Do you know
Whether,
what? Talking about an easy job, don't you think you could be a sports reporter and just earn 300 grand a year?
mate, I think it's one of the best jobs ever. If you love, I think, if you love sports and you're watching it and you're getting paid to give your opinion, right? Some of it is just worth salt. So, it's just easy bucks. It's amazing.
Some sports reporters are just
Mm.
they're the worst.
What do you think of DC as a reporter or as a commentator?
I think he's a pretty funny guy.
Yeah, he is funny. He's funny. I do
He's
like.
very well versed in grappling. Do you
Yeah,
know what? Here's a really funny thing. If we go to like the Strickland Chimaev fight, it's a very obvious case of striker versus grappler.
yeah,
And usually three outcomes usually take place. The striker keeps it standing, the grappler keeps it on the ground,
yeah.
or one of them does significantly better at the fields they are not good at than people anticipated. This situation was the third option.
Mm.
Sean Strickland never went for a takedown.
Yeah,
Sean Strickland didn't even pretend like he was going to go for a takedown.
yeah,
He was standing there like a pure boxer,
yeah.
like legs, like feet really close together,
Mm.
standing really high up, like had one hand down in a Philly shot.
Yeah, yeah,
But
that's his technique, right? Finisher.
that's really nothing to stuff a takedown. You need both hands, you need to go grab for underhooks, you need to get the hips away, and you need
Okay,
to have your feet spread apart so you can just shimmy back
okay.
like as soon as you can. He had none of that.
Yeah.
There is a fly on my phone.
Mm.
Okay. He had none of that.
Okay.
And yet still somehow, actually, he defended two takedowns
Okay.
out of, I believe, 11
Yeah.
in that fight.
Hmm.
Those are not good statistics. However, what he was able to do was he was able to attempt to get up in several different ways.
Yeah.
So, what he did every single time was he would shimmy to the edge of the cage and he would put his back against the cage.
Yeah.
That way, that
Mm.
way, Chimaev cannot get on his back, or at least cannot get both hooks in.
Yeah.
And also, you lean against something, it kind of helps, it kind of takes some of the weight off you.
Yeah.
So if you're, okay, these guys were fighting at middleweight, that's 85 kilos, but they weight cut. So let's say they're 95 kilos. If you're 95 kilos and you put your shoulder onto like a wall or the side of a cage, all of a sudden you weigh 80 kilos instead of 95.
Yeah.
Not a massive amount, but it's enough. So you're preventing someone from getting a hook in to take your back, and you're reducing the amount of weight that you're carrying to get back up. Not only was he trying to stand up, he was also trying to shrimp. He was also trying to come underneath, like he would grab a like Chimaev would like maybe be in side control or like half guard. He would like reach in between his legs and try and pull him over on the other side. Uh, so he was constantly trying different methods to try and get up, and that would mean Chimaev would have to defend every single one.
Okay.
I've seen a lot of people say that he gassed because of that. It was
Mm,
one round. You should not gas after one round, regardless of the situation.
right.
I think more of what happened was it was a mental fatigue. It's kind of like, okay, I take this guy down, and then what? Does that make sense?
Yeah. So is it more the case of like, look, basically he was trying to carry out his game plan. He's trying to put him
Who's
in that
he?
mode. Khamzat, right? But
Okay.
obviously he felt at that point, and probably various parts of the fight, he couldn't like get him to what he in the position he wanted, right? Whether he wanted to choke him out or whatever, and then he just gave up mentally, right? Is that what you're saying?
It wasn't a giving up.
Okay.
No one, these guys don't give up.
Mm,
Trust me. I've given up in fights.
yeah.
I've seen people give up in fights. I know what it looks like. These
Mm,
guys do not give up.
yeah.
It's kind of like a, it's kind of like a mental block.
Okay.
Like, have you ever played chess with someone who's like really good
Yeah.
and you, like, okay, you're not bad. You can clearly see you are not anywhere near checkmate, but you just don't know what to do next. You're
Yes.
kind of like, okay, I do this, but then that's gone, or I do that,
Mm,
and then I'm kind of like forgetting about what's over here. And it's kind of like, I don't know, I'll move a pawn, I guess.
mm,
You know, one of them ones where like you're
yeah.
playing chess and you don't know what to do. You just move a pawn one space because you're like, I don't know what else to do.
Yeah.
It was more of that.
Okay. That makes more sense. Okay.
Um, when I say that one individual did significantly better than the other one anticipated, it was that for both of the guys. Um, because Sean obviously got taken down. He is obviously as not good of a grappler as Khamzat Chimaev. The
Yeah.
issue is, this is a fight. This is not wrestling. You
Yeah.
get a guy down, you need to do something with it.
Yes.
And I
Yeah.
think a lot of people are forgetting that. They see one guy take down another guy and they're like, who's winning the fight? A
Mm,
fight is shots. A fight is damage.
yeah.
Did you get damaged on the ground? No. Actually, I believe there's a statistic. Sean was the one who landed more strikes on the ground than Hamza did, even though Sean was the one who was getting taken down
Wow. And this was the first round, or just across the whole
the
fight?
entirety of the fight.
Wow. Damn.
The entirety of the fight.
Interesting. I'm actually
But
shocked with that. Yeah.
Hamzat did better in the striking than I believe Sean anticipated
Yeah.
because
That's it.
he is one tough dude.
He is.
And uh, 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 everyone who watches Sean Strickland knows that you're gonna get jabbed just for
Yeah.
days.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, you watch every single fight and just guys just begin to crumble. They begin to fade. It's a slow fade
Mm,
because the jabs just accumulate. You're not gonna
mm,
get the odds of you, even if I hit you with a jab,
yeah.
the odds of you going down from that jab are slim.
Yeah.
And I know what I'm doing. No offense.
Yeah.
Um, even if I hit you with a jab, the odds of you going down are quite slim.
Yeah.
They accumulate.
Yeah.
And those jabs accumulated. Strickland
Mm,
accumulated those jabs, and Hamzat just wouldn't go down. And
mm,
they were pinpoint jabs. Like Hamzat had his guard high.
yeah.
The issue was the hands. When you have a guard, it's not about the hands so much. The hands just rest there on your head. It's
Yeah.
the elbows. The elbows need to be tucked, and
Mm,
you need to have strong pecs and strong shoulders to keep them there, and strong
yeah.
forearms to make sure they can take the shots.
Mm,
It didn't matter. Sean was getting through the guard. He was breaking the
yeah.
guard with
Mm,
his jab, and they were landing on his nose and his eyes.
yeah. So didn't sorry, Strickland landed significantly more headshots, right? Whereas Chimaev landed more like lower body shots, and I think it led to both of them fatiguing in their own way.
I believe it was plus 30.
Okay.
Um, Khamzat did a very good job at landing to the body. He was
Yes.
jabbing to the body. He was
Right.
throwing right crosses to the body. You
Yeah.
very rarely see a right cross to the body. I'm a
Mm.
southpaw, so my left hand is my cross hand.
Okay.
I will throw a left cross to the body for days because I can duck my head to the side, and then
Yeah.
you can basically hit me with nothing if the other person is an orthodox, a
Okay.
right-handed person, which most people are right-handed.
Okay.
Unless you throw like a weird, like low hook, like not
Mm.
here, but like here, but it's not an uppercut. It's like elbow out, sort of. It's weird. Anyways, I digress. Um, so Hamza also did a significantly better job at striking than I expected.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
The issue was it just wasn't enough.
Mm. So how would you score the rounds in your opinion, like in terms of who won?
It was 2-3-5, Sean.
2, 3, 5, Sean. Yeah. 1, 4, Strick. Hamza. Yeah. Agreed. Yeah. So that's pretty much where
Yeah,
both judges did that. I think one of them didn't. I'm not sure if I got the scorecard, but
it was a very close fight.
very close. Yeah. I honestly thought both of them, like Strickland surprised me a lot, but obviously I don't know him as well as you do and stuff, and his qualities. But is he known to be good at like anti-grappling, anti-wrestling? Is that part of his gambit, like being really good at that? Because I was really impressed with that throughout the whole fight and how you described his game plan to kind of neutralizing Hamza.
So he had a fight back in the day with, Kamaru Usman.
Yeah.
This was before either of them were like names.
Mm.
Um, and uh, basically, like Usman dominated him.
Yeah.
Uh, because he pushed him against the fence, and then he shot for the double leg, and then he took him down, and he just held him there.
Yeah.
He threw a big right hand, and it hit Sean at one point, and it made him stagger. And then
Yeah.
like you'll see a highlight of Kamaru Usman, and you'll see that
Mm.
shot every now and then. But besides
Mm.
that, the fight just was a bit boring. It was just Usman
Mm.
taking him down and holding him there.
Yeah.
Um, After that, leading up to this, Sean did an interview, and he said that what he learned from that fight with Kamaru Usman is that when your back is against the cage, Jiu-jitsu don't work. Jiu-jitsu doesn't work. You just need to stand up.
Okay.
And that's exactly what he did. In this fight, he showed several different options to get up, and most of them, most of the time, did not work. But you're
Yeah.
starting to mess with the other guy's head,
Mm.
and when you do that, the other guy doesn't know how to hold you. Do I hold him by the head? Do I hold him by the hips? Do I hold him by the leg? Do I hold him by the upper body? Like Hamza's really good at like this body throw. It's kind of like a hug. Like it's
Okay.
just chest to chest, and you just hold him there and you just pick him up.
Yeah.
There were times where like Sean was building back up to his feet, and Hamza, you can see he doesn't really know where to hold him. Do I hold him by the head? Do I hold him by the ankle? And he's like, you know what? Screw this. I'm just gonna bear hug him and pick him up and throw him on the floor again.
Yeah.
And you're like, that's just it's such a waste of energy. But
Yeah.
he
It
just
was.
didn't know what else to do.
Mm. Okay. Yeah.
I've ranted a lot about this fight.
Yeah. Um.
Do you have anything to say?
No, I mean, obviously we spoke a little bit beforehand, right? What we thought about the fight, and you were like, I mean, we were speaking about Hamzat specifically not looking like his best self, or he didn't look like he was performing at the level, especially how he was with like Dricus du Plessis and like previous fights, where you would see him like shoot across the cage, and he would be very fast, rapid. Like honestly, there was a lot of power when he was doing those takedowns, etc. He didn't look like that. Even in the fight, he just looked very fatigued across it. Um, so yeah, it's definitely due to that weight cut. Um, yeah, what do you think about that and his performance? Do you think it affected it?
I think it's very easy to come up with excuses.
Mm, yeah.
Um, did you know that Sean had a dislocated shoulder going into that?
No, I did not. Really?
Because
Wow.
the excuses only matter when you lose.
Yes, yes. But did Hamzat mention it? Just out of curiosity. I don't think he mentioned it, right?
I mentioned what his weight.
Yeah, his weight cut and things like that.
Nah, but everyone knew anyways.
Yeah, so I think generally it's just the audiences and people riding him, right? A lot of people are going to mention that, and I'll be honest, I was rooting for Hamza, but I still wanted a good fight, and I was just really shocked, when I saw the score, when I was at work, I'm like, what the hell just happened? There's no way, right? So I was thinking like a prime Hamza wouldn't have lost that, but yeah, I think he's not going to get that rematch anytime soon, right? Because he'd have to build himself back another fight, or would be another 9 months, or what? What do you
The
think?
division's pretty dead right now.
Yeah,
Um, I
it
mean,
would be ideal if they did a rematch ASAP, isn't it? But obviously himself, he hasn't engaged in any fights, you know, compared to like last year. So that's the problem.
do you know what? Let me ask you a question. Okay, for starters, you said like from what you've seen, like you saw the Hamzat Duplessis fight, and then like obviously Sean lost to Duplessis twice, and then it just kind of like makes sense. It just like mathematically, logically, it just
Yeah,
makes sense. This guy loses to this guy loses to this guy, so this guy obviously will beat this guy. Um, it does like logically make sense, but styles just make fights, man. Like
yeah, that's
Duplessis
what it is.
is just head forward, hunt, kill or
Yeah,
be killed mentality.
he
And
is.
he was just walking into takedowns every single time. Sean didn't.
Mm,
Sean was, watch
yeah.
that fight again.
Mm,
Find me one sequence where Sean was walking forward.
mm, okay. Yeah.
There's one time in the second round where Hamzat fails a takedown and he pulls guard. And Strickland stands up and then he walks forward to him and then starts ground and pounding him. Besides that, when they're both standing, not one time was Sean advancing.
Yeah.
And the man is a genius for it.
Yeah, he is for sure.
Because when you have that head-on collision, it's very easy for one, the stronger one generally, or the more
Yeah.
skilled one, to just
Mm,
take over. But you
yeah.
have one guy and then the other guy just like running away and then going side to side, and then the other guy
Yeah.
has to follow, and it's like,
Mm,
just stay still. Like, let me
yeah.
hit you. Let me take you down. And like,
Mm,
he just wasn't letting that happen.
mm,
What was your question again? Oh yeah, I had a question.
mm.
What made you want Hamzat to win this?
No, I mean, to be honest, Hamza, I just like him as a showman. I like him as interviews and things like that. And then me and Mr. Steve, we both like him a lot. I think he's got a good presence. He makes the UFC quite interesting, really. And to be honest, a lot of people will find his fights boring, his style of fighting, but I really like the whole like the intelligent aspect of it, the wrestling and things like that. And yeah, I just like his overall package and stuff like that. So yeah, and I just think he's a decent guy. Even after losing the fight, he was very respectful as well, and Strickland was as well. So I really loved that part as well. When you take everything into account, but yeah, I mean, in the end, I really enjoyed the fight. I think as a spectator, I think you'll be very happy. People who watch the Duplessis fight, they weren't happy. A lot of people were like, "Is this what we paid to watch?" Like people hugging each other on the floor and stuff like that, which I don't personally mind, but the casual will mind. But yeah, I think Strickland did really, really well, and I'm look forward to the next fight.
Let me ask you a question. You know what? We're probably going to go over today because
Yeah,
I can talk about this for days.
yeah, for sure.
Um, did you watch the entirety of the Hamzat Duplessis fight?
Yes, yes, I watched
Then
it.
you're a weirdo. You're a
Really,
sick man. Yeah,
really.
you are weird.
Yeah,
Who enjoys that? Yeah, okay. A fight is down to perspective, right?
mm,
Some people will see Hamzat going forward, Hamzat like
yeah,
pressing him, and be like, oh, well, he's moving forward, he's winning the fight.
mm,
Someone will see another guy get taken down, and they'll be like, well, he got the takedown, he's winning the fight.
mm,
I have a striking background. I
mm.
don't care about grappling. I appreciate it.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
I love the hell out of a good takedown. Or when I see Islam Makhachev is the best at this. He'll
mm,
duck down and he'll go for he'll go for a double, and then the guy will sprawl. So then he'll I'm so excited I can't even get my words out. He'll go
yeah,
for a double and the guy will sprawl. So then before he sprawls completely, he'll hook onto one single leg. He'll get a single leg, and then the guy will get his hooks in so that he's trying to pull him back up, and then Makhachev will get his hooks back, he'll get his underhooks back, and then
Mm,
he'll get into that double underhook
okay.
situation, like that bear hug that I kind of talked about, and then he'll start his sweeps. He'll start
Yeah.
sweeping.
Okay.
I really appreciate that because you're chaining your takedown attempts together.
Yeah, I agree.
It's
I think that's the
three
difference.
different takedowns
That's the
in one.
difference. Yeah, yeah,
That's
that's the
really
difference.
cool.
That's very high level, right?
You want to see some amazing grappling?
Agreed.
Watch Henry Cejudo versus Demetrius Johnson, because Henry Cejudo
Uh,
he's getting that double underhook, and then
oh, I did watch that.
he's inside tripping him, and
Yeah,
then uh and then DJ he's getting he's posting on his hands
yeah,
to get his chest and shoulders back up, and then he's turning his back, so like he's slowly starting to get up, and then he'll get on his hands and knees, and then Cejudo will he'll get under him by his hips from the
yeah,
back, and then DJ will Imanari roll. That's really cool.
yeah,
Um, but just one guy laying on top of another.
yeah. It's just not.
Some would
It,
call that some sort of activity, which
okay, so that's quite interesting. Obviously, from yourself, you specifically have shared that you don't want to see that sort of fighting and stuff like that. And to be honest, like obviously, look, it helps when you're a fan of a fighter, and then it doesn't matter what they do, they can bloody just roll on the floor. You'll start rooting for them. But I guess if you see it in a more neutral standpoint, and probably from your lens, it's not gonna be the most entertaining thing, and you probably appreciate that. It's not gonna be as interesting as like what you mentioned, the chain wrestling and things like that, where there's a lot of things going on, and one thing is leading to another, and so yeah, that's quite interesting hearing that from you.
um yeah, that's fun. When things are happening, it's fun. When it's just one guy on top of the other, just
Yeah,
killing the clock,
agreed.
that I just don't like. It's safe, it's
Yeah,
secure, but
yeah.
that's not what a fight is. A fight shouldn't
No,
be safe and secure.
no. It wouldn't be
Um,
like that outside though, isn't it? Like you're not gonna find two people rolling in the ground respectfully, isn't it?
what do you mean?
Very like two people they fight outside
Yeah.
in the streets. It's not gonna be like that, right? In most
Well, why
cases.
wouldn't it?
I think because you're not gonna come across wrestlers and grapplers at that level. That's one of the reasons.
You wouldn't come across strikers like Sean Strickland at that level either.
That's true. That's true. But most people would strike anyway, even though it wouldn't be of a good technique. I like. No one's gonna like wrestle someone in the ground like Khamzat's gonna, or shoot across the bloody floor. But you never know. You never know.
I mean, if I ever get into a street fight, I wouldn't go for a takedown simply because I don't want to touch the guy.
Mm,
Um,
okay.
and the reason being is I don't know what he has on him.
Okay. Yeah.
I
So
don't
it's
I don't want to
risky.
be on a yeah, I don't want to be on a single leg and then all
Mm,
of a sudden he pulls a knife out of his pocket. Like, do you
dangerous.
know what I mean?
Very dangerous.
So it's a very different scenario.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay.
in relation to what this means, like you said, like, oh, that you thought like Hamza was a good showman. Yeah, sure, but the dude fights once a year, man.
Yeah, that's the
Like,
problem.
we
I
need to
agree.
get this ball rolling,
He needs to.
and
Yeah. They need
Strickland
him
is
to.
active.
Yeah. Agreed.
When did Sean Strickland fought Anthony Fluffy Hernandez? Uh, guess when Strickland's last fight was?
I think was it a few months ago? A couple of months?
February.
Yeah, yeah, that's it. Yeah, it was February. I
February.
remember.
He fought
Good
three
fight.
months ago. He,
Yeah.
he he took a big layoff. He did take a year off after his loss,
Yeah.
but uh, I mean, it was a pretty bad loss.
Mm.
Hamza Chimaev, he fought May,
Yeah.
and then he last fought in August.
Yeah.
And then before that, he fought in October 2024. This guy fights once a year.
Yeah, this is the thing. And then I don't know if he requested an immediate rematch and whatnot. That's what I'm not really a fan of because he himself, for whatever reason, is not as active, and then he's just requesting a rematch as soon as possible because obviously it's going to favor him. So I'm just not a fan of that. And yeah, I think it needs to be done properly. Where look, it needs to be benefit everyone, not just him.
Um, I think here's what's going to happen. I think he's going to take some time off because yeah, that was a brutal weight cut, and I think he needs to like think about his future options. Like do I go up? Do I stay at this weight class? I need to recover from these injuries because his face was just black. His face was like both eyes swollen, nose
Yeah,
swollen, forehead swollen. It was just bruising everywhere.
yeah,
Um, so he needs to take time and think about his life.
yeah.
Sean Strickland's probably going to fight Nassourdine Imavov. They fought before,
Yes, they did. Yeah.
and Sean won.
Mm,
Um, I have a feeling Nassourdine's going to beat him this time. And
really?
the reason I say that is because Sean's 35 now, and I believe Nassourdine's still in his 20s.
Yeah.
So when they first fought, Nassourdine was young. Nassourdine just turned 30. So when they first fought, I think it was maybe 2020.
Okay.
Oh, 2023 actually, not that long ago. But still, 3 years in this game is a long time.
Yeah.
Um, I have a feeling he's just gonna have the youth and he'll have a bit more experience. Um, and he's on a five-fight win streak now. His confidence is high. I have a feeling he's gonna win.
Okay.
Also, he loves to fight from southpaw, and southpaw kind of kills the jab. Um, I think that's Hamzat's best chance if he wants to stay at 185. For Nassourdine to win, and then he comes back, gets an immediate title shot, and he just mauls Nassourdine Imavov, because I think he will maul him if those two fight.
As a matchup, that's just gonna be a lot better for him, isn't it? Hamzat is not gonna have to face the same problems he had.
Yeah, Nassourdine is not that guy. No offense to Nassourdine,
Yeah.
but I think that's how it's going to go.
Okay. Fair enough. I think that covers it pretty much. So, did you enjoy the fight though? All said and done, was it a good fight? Was it everything you expected?
I love the shock factor, and I love the fact that I was right.
Yeah. Yeah.
I watched it again this morning, and then I was kind of like, it's an okay fight. It's not like
Unreal.
fireworks, but it's pretty good.
Okay.
Um, yeah, if they do a rematch, I'm definitely in.
100%.
Definitely watch
100%.
it.
So, bro, what do you think about the UFC White House card? I don't know. You gonna be tuning in for that?
I'll watch it. I don't really care.
Really,
Do
mate?
you care?
I mean, bro, I still watch this, so I do like UFC, but I don't watch it like every single fight. But that will be quite interesting. I think the main fight is it Cyril Gane versus who's it? Aspinall, isn't it?
Uh, main event.
Not Aspinall.
Main event.
Alex Pereira. Yeah,
Main event is Justin Gaethje, Ilia Topuria.
yeah, yeah. That would be cool.
Um, uh,
Both of them. What do you think?
public public perception takes that Ilia will win,
Mm,
and I agree. I don't
okay,
think it will be as easy as people think, but he will
agreed.
win.
Agreed.
Um, and then Alex Pereira versus Cyril Gane. That's a
More.
really hard one to call just
Yeah,
because
yeah.
Pereira started as an 85er and now he weighs 250.
That
What's
is.
that? In kilos, that's like 30 kilos, 35 kilos, something like that. Big
Mm.
difference.
How is he gonna move at that weight? And Cyril Gane's like fast for his weight, isn't it? He's like rapid. Probably
Get
the
this
fast.
right. I once fought a guy who was at 71 kilos. So I had 5 weeks to train. 2 weeks before
Yeah,
the fight, my opponent pulls out. They bring another
yeah,
guy in and they say he can make 66. I was
yeah.
61,
Okay,
66 kilos. I was 61. I'm
okay.
like, you know what? Fine, whatever. 2 days before the fight, my coach comes to me. This guy, your opponent, he can't make 66. Best he can do is 71 kilos.
Okay.
71 kilos? Are you kidding me?
Mm.
71. That's a 10 kilo difference.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Alex Pereira's doing 35 kilos difference. And I remember looking at the guy. I still took the fight. I
Mm.
lost. But I
Mm.
remember being in that ring with him and thinking, you are not like, come on, what is this? Like, he was taller than me. He was wider than me. He had my legs have always been like the part where like I put on muscle the easiest. His legs were twice the size of mine. I'm like, what are we doing here? This
Yeah.
is this is this is silly.
Yeah.
Um, so that's a really hard one to call because as amazing as he is, 35 kilos is a lot.
Is a lot. Yeah. Agreed. You just don't know where it's going to go. It depends how he adapts to that weight difference, isn't it? Everything about you is going to change, like how you fight, how you know, move.
It's that, but it's also okay, you're a tall guy, you've got big hands, but you are naturally skinny.
Yeah.
And Cyril Gane is not naturally skinny. You can
Mm.
make 185. You can inflate to 250. Cyril Gane will never be able to deflate to 185.
Yeah, that's it. That's the difference. Yeah.
So yeah, that would be a very interesting play.
Yeah.
Mm, yeah, man. Um, yeah, I don't know. The reason I say I don't really care is like, okay, the World Cup, for example.
Mm.
Are you excited about this World Cup?
Oh, bro, I am so excited, mate. And especially with this podcast that we started, it's the perfect build up to it.
Let me ask you this. Let's take away the podcast, pretend the podcast doesn't exist.
Mm.
Are you as excited compared to the last World Cup?
I'm even more excited.
Why?
I mean, we got a new coach, bro. We got a new manager managing. If I'm talking in part of like England specifically, I feel like it's gonna come home.
Oh, okay.
It might come home, but
What?
that aside, I think it's always, I don't know about you, it's always a joy to have the World Cup every few years. Because it's every 4 years, you look forward to it. It's not like Champions League or other types of football where it's just kind of watered down sometimes. This you're going to look forward to. There's something magical about it, especially if you love football. Then I think there's not many sports that can beat it, and it's probably the best sport in the world, in my opinion, to watch and enjoy. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. So yeah.
I mean, I ask because when I talk to other people, they're not as interested.
Mm. But you're speaking in what, Mexico, isn't it? People in Mexico?
Like even like my brothers and my dad, they feel the same as me.
Mm.
Um,
Okay.
and the reason is politics. Like,
Okay.
you know what happened with Iran, and like they
Yeah.
were trying to get Iran out of the World Cup and put Italy in, and then Italy refused, and then
Yeah.
it's like the whole situation with the three countries all doing it at the same time, and then just the crazy inflated ticket prices. It's like this is not what football's supposed to be about. It's supposed to be the working man sport where
Yeah.
anyone can go, and now it just kind of feels really elitist. That's my
Yeah.
perspective.
Yeah.
I feel the same about the White House card. Fighting
Mm.
is meant to be the working man sport. And
Yeah.
now we're doing this show just for a bunch of dudes who work in Congress in
Yeah. Yeah.
America.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like you are not the target market. You are not one of us.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to remember. Have we done a White House card before? I haven't followed it, so is this a
Nope,
thing?
nope.
Yeah, that's just really weird. Why are we suddenly having it now? It's just a promotional thing.
So yeah, that's how I feel about it at least. That's
Uh,
that's why I'm not particularly interested.
okay. Yeah, I mean, look, the World Cup has always had that kind of issue, isn't it? And then people are going to think about how FIFA are corrupt and things like that. I'm not going to get too much into it, but look, I mean, when you bring all that stuff into it and what's happening with the world and all that, then it becomes harder to enjoy and stuff like that. But if you take it into just football in itself, which I hope we will be able to do as we progress into the tournament and it unfolds, then I think it will be quite interesting and enjoyable. But like if it crosses over to other territories and things like that, then it's just not going to be enjoyable and it's going to lead to even myself not enjoying it as well. So I hope,
I'm gonna be honest, I don't see how it doesn't. I don't see how it doesn't cross into other territories, unfortunately.
yeah. But do you think it's going to be
So
extremely
yeah, man.
in that sense? Like it's going to be like very, very much where people are going to be like, this is very controversial, blah blah blah. Or is it more like underground and stuff?
I feel like it will be quite obvious. I think I do think like Trump's gonna come out with the World Cup and it will be like the Donald Trump World Cup and then give it like personally
Yeah,
give it to the captain of the winning team.
yeah, yeah.
I feel like something like that will happen. That it happened at the Club World Cup. He
Mm,
gave the flipping trophy
yeah,
over to Chelsea and now he thinks that Cole Palmer is Lionel Messi. Like
Yeah, that's right. That was hilarious. Yeah,
So yeah,
damn. Very interesting, man. Tough times ahead for the World Cup, but let's see. So, are we
let's
going to
see,
leave
man.
it at that? Shall we?
Yeah, let's leave it there. This is the longest we've done.
We have. I think it's what, 10 minutes, close to 10 minutes overtime, which is all right. I think we had to get into it, some of the, the grit of it, especially the fight, especially. So I really enjoyed that.
Yeah. Um, yeah, don't let me rant too much about fights next time because I know I go on I just go.
Mm. Yeah, I think some, Steve and similar people are gonna want to click into watch some of that. To be honest, if they didn't really enjoy other parts of the segment, if we're going to speak about football all the time, maybe they can click into the fight because obviously it just happened, right? And at least it's relevant. But honestly, I really enjoyed your perspective and how you broke it down. It makes sense a lot more, right? Because even me watching it, I missed a lot without your input. So you've filled in a lot of the gaps.
Do you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna end up rewatching this. I'm gonna listen to myself and you for some weird cynical reason, and then I'm gonna like put in the comments everything I forgot to say.
mate, mate, it's gonna come across like you're training me to become something, or like as you need to listen, or
I've been saying since we met you need to get into a class, and you still haven't done it.
you have, guys. This is a cheeky teaser, mate, for things to come. Hopefully, let's see.
Hopefully, it's a yes or a no.
Hopefully, the trip
Just say yes.
and the MMA crossover. So yeah,
I'm pessimistic.
fingers crossed, man. We'll see.
All right, catch you later. As
All right, catch
thanks
you, bro.
everybody.
All right, boys. Till next time. Peace out.
See ya.